Even when it is not fully attained, we become better by striving for a higher goal. By Viktor Frankl. Today, let's talk about success. I had the opportunity to read a book called Be Successful for Life by Dr. Michelle Odette. You can find her book on Amazon. And on this book, she talks about the main ingredients that we all need to be working on to be successful. And success, it's personal, because what I think of what success is, it might be completely different, what you think of it. Because there's people that if they hear healthy or, being healthy, that means being successful. For other people might be, financial freedom. They might think that is being successful. For a different crowd could be parenting, making sure that our kids turn out okay, that they're, outstanding citizens. That's what they mean by being successful. So we all have different ideas of what success truly is. But we all want to achieve our goals. We all want to strive for higher goals to better ourselves. And the ingredients that she talks about is like the number one is like how much you believe in yourself. The level of how much you believe in yourself determines your success. Like if you believe that you can do it, if you believe that you are an outstanding parent, that you're working towards, gaining more skills to parent your child, or if you are thinking of financial freedom, like if you believe that you can do it because you're learning the strategies, because you're learning how to invest, then more likely you're going to obtain your goal because you are believing in yourself. So it's so important for us to learn to believe that we are capable of. It's important for us to believe that we have the tools. It is important to believe that we can learn the tools, that we can learn the ability to accomplish our task, to obtain our goal. Think of our brain. Brain is like making new cells each time. So don't you think that you are too old to learn a new skill? No, your brain will help you. If you stick to it, if you practice, you will gain that ability. So begin by believing in yourself. And sometimes it's hard, so make sure you hang around with people that are for you, that are believing, in your goal, that are with you. Because self-doubt stinks. So make sure that you are believing in yourself. The second one she talks about is like being clear with our goal. Like sometimes we want more of it. Like we think, we want to be more fit. We want to be healthier. We want to earn more money. We want more of this. We want more of that. Okay, but let's be clear. Like exactly how many pounds do you want to lose if you want to be more fit? How many times a week are you going to work out to be more fit? Like how much money are you going to save each week if you want to be financially free? And just if we understand our goal, she said, then it's essential for us to like truly focus and see what steps we have to take. And it is so important to believe in ourselves, she said, and to understand our goal. Like be clear on your goal, exactly what you want, so that you know your steps, all the steps that you have to take so you can measure it. Because it's so important to measure, like where are we at? It's like it's week number 4, where are we at with our goal? So it's important to keep the progress that we're doing. She said that we have to learn to manage our thoughts. Because automatically we get 70,000 thoughts, she said. And some of those thoughts, most of those thoughts, they're not all positive. So we have to learn to manage those beautiful thoughts that we get, because that leads into your beliefs. Like you believe that you can do it. It leads into like you believe that it's possible. Or if somebody comes to you and they give you a wrong statement of what you're doing, you might allow self-doubt to kick in. So you have to be really, really clever to manage your thoughts. so that you continue to stay with those beliefs that you need to take action, to develop those habits. On the book, she says that it takes up to 21 days, from 21 days to 100 to master a habit. So keep an eye on that. Like make sure that you are in, I don't know, day 60 and you're continuing to follow the same habit. So in order for our habit to be automatic, it has to be, between the 21 days, you have to practice it between 21 days to 100 days for it automatically become a habit that you do daily. So keep an eye on that. Manage your thoughts, because your thoughts mess with your beliefs, and your beliefs messes with your actions and your habits. So if we only learn to manage our thoughts as well as our emotions, right? She says it's so important to manage our emotions as well, because we're going to make intelligent decisions whenever we learn to manage our emotions. And if we learn to manage our emotions, we're more likely going to be observing the situation more objectively. It's not like we're going to take it personal, whatever the situation is. But if we used to manage our emotions, then we can make smart decisions. And if we make smart decisions, then we're going to be able to see the situation in a more objective level versus taking it really personal. And that would also help us, achieve our goals, because life happens, right? And sometimes we lose track of where we're heading. We lose track of our true meaning. We lose track of our purpose because we get too busy in life, being a parent, being a mom, working, and we have so much responsibilities that sometimes we lose track of our goals. But if we are aware, like if we develop that awareness so that we can refocus. And how do we refocus? It's like managing our thoughts, managing our emotions, and always looking at the main goal. It's like, where are we heading? Where are we going? So be aware that it's not all going to be perfect. Whatever goal you are choosing to work on, life is going to happen, but you have the gift of awareness. You have the gift of, okay, let's refocus. We had a rough month, but let's go back. Let's focus on those finances that we were working on. Let's focus on our working out habits. Let's working on our healthy habits, like eating healthier, working out on like going back to reading. Anything that you're working on that's going to improve your life, that's going to help you obtain your goals, know that you have a gift of awareness. You have the gift of, okay, refocus. You have the gift of your beautiful psychology. And that's one of the things that the author mentions, is like the majority of the tools that we need to obtain our goals comes from our psychology. Because our psychology will guide you to set your routines. Our psychology will guide us to just set those habits that we need to do consistently. And I've heard it before, it's like our psychology runs our life pretty much. We can learn a couple of strategies, but in reality, if we want to overcome obstacles, if we want to go after our dreams, our psychology plays most of the time. Like if we're talking in percentage, our psychology is probably 90% responsible for our results, is responsible for what we accomplish. So if we work on our psychology, if we work on those thoughts, if we work on those emotions, if we set routines, you're more likely going to move closer to your goal. Routines are amazing. Like if you set yourself each morning stacking routines, like good things are going to take you to your goal, routines are going to allow you to have an outstanding day, then you already have, a successful morning, because you start with a beautiful routine that's going to guide you through the day, pretty much. Like if there's people that talk about like how their morning routine sets their results for the whole day. And there are other people that do routines at nighttime. So I don't know where you're at in your life. You might be already doing morning routines. There's also people that do morning and evening routines to set them up for success, to set them up to achieve that goal. Wherever you're at, baby steps. If you're like, I don't know, I'm just starting, begin with baby steps, whatever is easier for you. Start with the first habit that you're doing consistently. Once you master your first habit, then begin with the second one, and so on. So don't overwhelm yourself, because life happens, like I said. I would like to share with you one more thing that she said that improves our mood and improves the way we think, and of course that also improves how we behave. And she said that we have to learn to reframe things in a positive way. Like, instead of saying, I just cannot do this, I'm never able to finish a task. Don't, reframe what you're saying and say, oh, I always finish a task. I always find a way to finish a task. Because that will improve your mood. That will improve your self-esteem. And it will just give you the juice, to continue. So be aware every time you're telling yourself ugly phrases, try to reframe them in a positive way. Even if you don't finish a task, then you can rephrase it as, oh, from now on, I'm learning to finish each task. And as you reframe it in a positive statement, the more likely you're teaching your beautiful brain that you're doing that. She talks about conscious mind and subconscious mind in the book. And she says that our subconscious mind hears everything. And we have to learn to train our subconscious mind to guide us to success, to guide us to where we want to go. Of course, she also talks about integrity. It's like, if your goals are aligned with your values, what you believe, and with your integrity, more likely, you're going to move forward. So make sure, question, am I using my integrity? Is this goal that I want to, is it based on my values? It's like, if you value honesty, if you value love, if you value responsibility, like whatever your values are, make sure that they're aligned with your goal and with your integrity. And most likely, once you adopt the new habits, the new behavior, once you adopt those, managing your thoughts and your emotions and focus on your positive psychology, then you're going to obtain your goals no matter what. Blessings to you all. I hope this information is helping you. I love the book. It came to me at the right time, and I just wanted to share it with you, and enjoy your day.